Hello everybody, welcome back. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate it. This is going to be a relatively quick one today because of festivities and I'm kind of intoxicated at the moment. So we're going to do this quick. We're just going to do a couple things today and we'll go from there. Primarily, we're just going to be working on Hitsparks today. I'll do a couple of extra additions, but it's primarily just going to be an Adobe Animate day. I might have to go back to Aseprite for a couple of things, but besides that, let's get to work. Okay, let's see, where did we leave off? Let's watch the movie and see how this is, actually. We'll do a couple watches, then I'll actually see what I need to do. But definitely, I gotta work on Hitsparks and blocks. Okay. I do like the way this looks. I might have to make Minority a little bit taller. I will probably have to make her a lot taller, actually. I'm gonna have to put ripples on that in order to get that to work. Okay. So let's make Minority taller, and then we'll go from there. We'll make it... I think 230 is fine. We'll do 240. 230. We'll do 230 here. And we'll do 230 when she comes down. Alright. I'm gonna be very wary with the connection today. It's been really spotty. I've been running speed tests all for the past hour. It's been hit or miss. So if this randomly just decides us to die, that's probably because of the connection. But we have actually 6 more days left and I'm finally out of here. It's finally over. Alright, where is she? Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is 230. Bump this up to 230. $230. Let's do it this way. 230. And I'm pretty sure she comes down. Oh, yep. Gotta make sure we do it. We have to do it all across the board so it won't look weird. This is fine. Like, we don't need to do it there. $230. $230. Ooh, fuck. This up a little tiny bit. There we go. I still think she looks relatively small in comparison to Mia. Yeah, I might have to actually make her a little tiny bit taller. Let's just put them next to each other. No, they're the same height. I guess it's just perspectives. Okay, let's watch the movie and we'll go from there. But like I said earlier, primarily we'll be working on Hitsparks today. Just to make this look a little tiny bit better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I will probably have to make her a tad bit taller there. Okay. We'll do one more rewatch and we'll go from there. I'll have to add a few frames over there. I'm not worried about it now, but later on, definitely I'll have to. And as mentioned, I gotta be very careful with the connection. It does seem like it's gonna be dipping. Oh yeah, it's definitely dipping. So we'll make this a relatively short stream. Okay. All right, let's kind of speed run this then, if that's gonna be the case. Okay. And like I said, just bear with me for like today's 4th. Yeah, bear with me until the 11th. 12th, we're right back at my duty station, and we don't have to worry about this suspect connection ever again. Okay, hit sparks. So right here. Yep, right there. Okay. Blank keyframe on hit sparks. Make sure you have a dedicated hit spark layer. So this will take me like a couple minutes. So actually, I can actually see where I'm going with. This one. All right, KC. GIF. There we go. We're gonna add the effect to it soon. I'm not worried about the sword effects either. Like, that's a later thing. I mean, I should do it right now because I'm already here. Let's see. Let's turn this to a graphic. So 9 times out of 10, your effects are going to be movie clips. So unfortunately, when it comes to a movie clip, you won't be able to actually see it. See like the actual effect in action. It has to be converted into a graphic. So we're going to convert this into a graphic to see where the frame starts and where it ends. Well, the GIF starts and where it ends. All right, graphic. So right here. Perfect. So that looks good. I'm fine. Actually, let's make this into... No, let's keep it a graphic for now so we see the size. I think this is fine. The size is not that bad. Okay. I'm pretty sure in the last Sprite animation, I made this into a screen. So we're going to turn this back into a movie clip. We're going to add a blend effect to this so it looks a little bit better. I usually use add or screen. But since we're dealing with snow, we need to make sure this retains like as much details as possible. So this is probably going to be an add. Yeah, well, add is probably the best one to do here. Okay, save it. All right. Yeah, I might as well do this right now. I'm pretty sure we were using 12. Yep, it was 12. Okay. So you start right there. All right. We're just getting the Mia's effects on right now. We're gonna deal with it later, but getting her effects active right now saves me a lot of headaches later. All right, 12. All right, we're gonna put that there. Turn this into a graphic because again, we need to see when this. We switched the effect around, so we're not using the old sword effect because that one would just randomly cut out. I would do all my funky tricks in order to stop it, but it would just cut out. Graphic. All right. As long as it's covering the sword, that's what I care about. Okay. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. All right, let's not do that yet. We're going to make another effect layer. Actually, insert layer, Mia effects 1. Insert layer, Mia effect 2. There we go. Much better. All right, 12. There we go. Turn this around. That's good. We're going to be doing tweening with this as well, so just bear with me. I just got to make sure we get this good. Almost there. That's fine. Okay. So from here, I think screening this gives a better effect. No, I think we'll keep this on add for now. Yeah, we'll keep this on add. I'm fine with the way it looks. Now we have to do tweening. So we're gonna back this up. Shit, no. I almost forgot. Because Mia is complicated. Because I made Mia stupidly complicated for some weird reason. Okay. Ice. Pretty sure it's this one. It is that one. Just bear with me for a second. I actually got to find which effect I used for her. I think it's 2.4. Yep, 2.4. Okay. Go to another layer. Just make sure you're always keeping your layers like properly organized. Okay. 2-3. I think it's 2.3 actually. Nope. What was it? Moving through your eye. Alright, ice. It was either this one or 4. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, we're gonna turn this into a graphic. Oh no, we don't have to turn this into a graphic. This one's always active. Okay. Properties. Add. Perfect. All right, now we're going to go over tweening. Tweening is going from point A to point B. If you're familiar with classic Sonic, that's how he moves. He moves from left to right in a straight motion. With tweening, I normally use ease in and out because with ease in and out, you start slow, then you go into the movement. It looks a little bit more natural because we're not Sonic. We're not just going to instantaneously move from left to right. We have to build up speed. Okay. So right there. So we're gonna insert a keyframe on both of these effects. Insert keyframe. We're gonna drag them each one by one. All right. Gonna make sure everything lines up. But this one's gonna be a little bit more complicated. Like with the ice on the hand, it's fine, but with the sword, it might be kind of harder. Oh, if you're not using any layers, turn it off. All right. There we go. I'm just using the arrow keys just to move it. Save it. Okay. So with tweening, just click anywhere in between point A and point B with the keyframes. Right click it, create classic tween. That's your first option. Do the same thing with the other one. Create classic tween. As mentioned before, I use ease in and out. Ease in and out. Quad. Unfortunately, pop-ups do not show up on OBS with this program for some weird reason. There probably is a way. I'm just too lazy right now to do it. But as soon as you click the tween on the right side on your inspector, you'll see tweening. Just click that and choose whatever you want to choose. So there's a few options. No ease, which is kind of productive. Like you want an ease if you're using this. Classic ease is the first option. Ease in is the second. Ease out is the third. Ease in and out is the fourth, which you're using, and custom is the last one. Okay. Perfect. So right here, we're going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. We're going to rotate this. Move this up here. We're going to use the arrow keys to line it up as best as we can with the blade. Perfect. Again, as mentioned before, I don't use normal saving or auto saving. I manually save it because watching movies is something I do a lot. And auto saving always has to show up when you're watching a movie. And the deeper you get into a project, the longer auto save takes to go through. And there's been times where I'll be watching a movie, auto save will come up during the movie and just like freeze. Okay, so right here, when she slashes, we're gonna add another keyframe. We're gonna grab this. Don't worry, I didn't notice the ice. Perfect. So the ice is a little bit different. Right here, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna grab it again, copy it. Then we're gonna paste it. Right there. It's kind of hard to see where her arm is. Same thing. Insert keyframes. Keyframes are your best friends. Insert keyframe. Grab this. Turn it around. There we go. I'm not gonna be too anal about positioning. As long as it looks relatively close, we're fine. Insert keyframe here. Insert keyframe here. Actually, no, we don't need this. We can actually take this one out. Blank keyframe. We're gonna grab this. Turn it around. Perfect. Save it. Insert keyframe. Grab this. Thankfully, the connection's been relatively stable for the most part. But I know I'm playing with Fate right now. I gotta be a little bit more careful. So we'll do like a few more minutes of this, then we'll start wrapping things up soon. Primarily, this tree has just been effects. Once I get back to my barracks, we'll be doing longer streams. Oh, speaking of which, I'll be going on leave soon too, so I'll be home. I'll be home, and we'll be able to get things done a little bit better. Wait a minute. No, I fucked up. Right there. Insert keyframe. Rotate this. I'm gonna grab this. Copy this again. Bring it right here. Paste. Perfect. Save it. We'll turn them both off. All right, perfect. Save it. All right. So I think this is where we go away with the sword for a while. Yes. That face. Okay. So we have to add the hit spark right here again. Shout out to Zelda. Speaking of which, the doppelganger lore video that I'm doing, it's not, I haven't recorded it yet, like the voice lines. I haven't actually dubbed it. I'm just doing the final checks for grammar. So that'll be probably out by the end of the month, maybe. Dark Link is we'll definitely be talking about Dark Link. So Laura, guys, just bear with me. As for this is definitely gonna be August, because I need to get that lore video out. Modify, transform, flip horizontal, and this right here. We're gonna turn this back into a graphic so we can actually see where this ends. Right there. All right, blank keyframe. Turn this back into a movie clip. Add this. All right. All right, let's watch the movie. I think we did good. Perfect. So much better. Oh yeah, I should add it there too. I had to get her aura too. We're not doing any camera work right now because camera work this early into a project can really screw things up, because if there's a crash, which is gonna happen eventually, the camera gets screwed up and it really screws up your layers. Like layers, well, keyframes on layers get moved around. It's actually crazy. This is why we do a lot of rewatches, so we can make sure everything is like good. Perfect. I might as well get her aura now. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Fuck. Do I want to make this extra? I do want to make this extra. Let me put this first. Well, actually, where's hit spark at? Hit spark's here. Copy. Right there. Paste. Also, for story purposes, she cannot get hit by that. Perfect. Blank. Object. Move the clip again. Add this. Save it. All right, right there. We're gonna put this under fluff. Blank keyframe. Actually, no. What we have to do, we'll move this right here. Okay. Give me a second. There's a song coming up that I have to skip soon. Oh yeah, because this will get blocked. YouTube's weird. YouTube's very weird. There are songs you can and cannot play. If not, yeah, well, holy shit. Fuck. Give me a moment. All right, well let's listen to some music for now. Ice hit spark. All right. So unfortunately, it has started to happen that the connection started to be spotty. We did have a random disconnect. So we'll start having to wrap this up pretty shortly. Yeah, unfortunately that does happen a lot. That just goes to show you that the connection here is pretty unstable. All right, so bear with me for a few more minutes. There we go. Let's make this a little tiny bit bigger. Now the question is, let's see how this looks as a movie clip. Well, we have to turn it into a movie clip anyways. Okay, I think that's good. All right. We'll do a couple of rewatches, then we'll start wrapping this up. Because, yeah, unfortunately, the connection here is really bad. Perfect. Oh, we're gonna add Twinkle to that. Yeah, that's good. That actually looks really good. I might have to make the hit sparks a little tiny bit bigger. Not. I think it looks good. Okay. Now I just need impacts. I think we haven't really been using that often. Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. Sorry. Okay, we'll use that. Nope. Okay. $13. We'll do like another like 5 minutes. Right there. We'll put this under hit sparks. Blank. 13. Damn. Holy shit, that's big. Turn this into a graphic. Well, first of all, let's resize this. It's fine. Graphic. See where this ends. Right there. Blank. That's actually a great size. Object. We'll turn this back into a movie clip. We're gonna probably just make this into a screen. Yeah, screen's good. Well, let's see how ad is. Oops, sorry. Yeah, let's just keep it as an ad for now so we can retain some things. Okay, I need slashes. Right there. Universal effects. DOD. Slash effects. Actually, what am I doing? Effects. Just bear with me, I'm just going through my assets. I'll swing. Nope. For now, we'll go with this one. All right. Flash 1. When I first heard this, it was so cool. This was such a good point. Right there. Fluff effects. Plank. Modify. Transform. Horizontal. Turn this into a GIF. Blank keyframe. Screen. It's gonna be a little bit harder just because this is such a this is a white background, but we'll do the best that we can here. We'll copy this again. Actually, what we should do, we'll remove this, we'll do red slashes. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense using red slashes for this. Or at least, it's already been 15 minutes, fuck. Music change, because this song's about to end. Do 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 do. Okay, we'll go with that. Fuck. $21. This one's gonna be a little bit different to work with because we have a black background. So in order to fix that, we're gonna have to add this. Oh, that looks so cool. I might actually do inverted here. Transform. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Damn, that actually goes for a long ass time. That actually looks so cool. Save it. Copy. Oh, this has to. Oh! I gotta fix that. That's on me. How the fuck? That's fine. We just gotta get rid of the frame. There we go. We'll blame it on the alcohol. Apparently, I'm whiffing frames right now. All right, it's been 40 minutes. Surprisingly enough, the connection hasn't like crapped out again, but I'm not gonna take any more chances. So after this next section, I'll start wrapping it up. Paste. Modify, transform for horizontal. Point keyframe. Move the clip. Subtract. Save it. I think it's right here. Yeah, right there. Paste. We're gonna turn this into we're gonna have to keep on turning it into a graphic to see where this actually ends. Right there. Perfect. Blank keyframe. Object. Movie. Color. No. Blend. Subtract. We're gonna probably do this 2 more times. Shout outs to Melee. This was clearly a reference, and I love every minute of it. Object. Graphic. There we go. Blank. Subtract. That should be the last one. All right, let's watch the movie. That was so cool. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like, we can make it a little bit bigger, but I actually like the way it looks. We probably do have to make it a little bit tiny bit bigger, so that's what we're gonna do real quick. But so far, I like it. That looks so cool. Should be one more. Yeah, 2 more actually. All right. All right, let's watch. See how better this looks with effects? I gotta add twinkles to that. Twinkles the sparkle effect that I use for whenever she uses Ice Clone. Oh, so cool. I'm gonna have to see if I have a ripple effect for when the scythe is actually floating away. But that's gonna be a tomorrow problem. Okay. Anyways, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna start wrapping it up because unfortunately, like I said, I do not trust this internet connection. So we got a lot done. It was primarily just an effect day. So tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to stream this. But besides that, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the VOD, guys. Take care. Have a happy 4th if you celebrate it. See you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.